Doctor Who Lux, the second episode of Series 15, or Season 2, is written by Russell T Davies and starring Ncuti Gatwa and Barada Sethiu. For a long time, Russell T Davies wanted to do an episode that included a living cartoon, but he wasn't able to do one due to the budget until one day he finally can. He also revealed that he considered variants of such an episode, including one 2 decades before it would have featured a hologram rather than legitimate animation as a result of the budgetary constraints. So in Miami, at Florida 1952, there's people in the cinema munching down popcorn, watching Mr. Ring-a-Ding Goes to Town. There's a cool scene where the moonlight hits the screen and the Lux goes into Mr. Ring-a-Ding's form, making contact with the audience, sending them inside a film. Meanwhile, the Doctor and Belinda are struggling to return to Earth 2025, but land inside 1955, putting on appropriate clothing, with rollover Beethoven playing.
This bit I like.
And I like the outfits that the Doctor and Belinda are wearing. It's a very good looks for them. Pam Down, the costume designer, created the costumes using the complementary colours of the blue and yellow. Barada Sethiu's dress was inspired by a similar one worn by Anita, played by Ariana DeBose, and designed by Paul Tazewell in the 2021 adaptation of West Side Story. While Ncuti Gatwa's blue suit was influenced by American musical artists of the 1950s. These hues were intended to further contrast with the red interior of the cinema by ultimately using all 3 primary colours. Just about 3 wigs were considered for Sethiu to wear. Down ultimately wanted to successfully convey movement during the episode's action scenes, so the wig that best accomplished this goal was chosen. Sethiu's dress also had multiple underskirts. There's flowers placed outside the cinema as there's people missing. The Doctor and Belinda stopped at the diner to investigate. Lewis Cornet plays Logan Cheever, who works in the diner. I like him, he's canny. Lucy Thackeray plays Renee Lauenstein, who lost her son Tommy Lee due to the incident at the cinema, and she gives off great performance. While the Doctor and Belinda reference Fred and Vilma from Scooby-Doo, they broke into the cinema, while Mr. Pye discreetly tells them to leave. Pretty intense. And I love the bit where they met Mr. Ring-a-Ding, and he sings this.
I'm Mr. Ring-a-Ding, I make your heart bells sing. Please don't make me laugh, just take my autograph.
He constantly says, "Don't make me laugh," because he sounds like Neil Patrick Harris's toy maker.
Don't make me laugh, because it sounds like this.
Which revealed him as one of the pantheon of Discord, alongside the toy maker, Maestro, and Sutek. The concepts that's been made since the giggle. Lux, who's using Mr. Ring-a-Ding's image, is the God of Light, voiced by Alan Cumming, and I think he's incredible. Cumming previously played King James VI and I in the series' 11 episodes, The Witchfinders. Russell T Davies said that he and the production team had considered whenever it was too soon to cast Alan Cumming again, and that he likely wouldn't have been had it been a live-action role.
I am he, oh yes, I'm Mr. Ring-a-Ding.
The Doctor and Belinda got inside the recording room and met Mr. Pye. The Doctor explains who the Lux is, and there's a bizarre scene where the Doctor and Belinda got sent inside a film as a cartoon.
I think we're being animated.
Gosh, I'm all flat, and this waistline is impossible.
When they explained their homes, they became more 3D and back into live action, but the background is still a cartoon. So they both pulled down few frames, and after a while, they ended up back in the cinema, where Renee brought in the police seeing the worst of the TARDIS team, the Doctor noticed that the police is wearing NYPD uniform, and that's the scene where the episode contains the mention of segregation and racism, which Russell says that he added to address the issues in the present day society. It was also used as a subversion to the Doctor usually situating themselves as a main authority figure. Whilst including such themes, Russell didn't want them to be the dominant subject of the episode. Linus Roche plays Reginald Pye, the projectionist for the Palazzo movie theatre in Miami in 1950s. I really like that character. After the Doctor and Belinda got out the TV screen, there's a weird moment where they met 3 Doctor Who fans, Hassan Chowdhury, Lizzie Abel, and Robin Gossage, played by Samir Arian, Bronte Bob, and Steph Lacey. Those guys are legends. They chose Blink as their favourite episode, which I do have the quote on the t-shirt, "The angels have the phone box." And I love that they wear Doctor Who merchandises, such as the 4th Doctor Tom Baker's scarf, unit, and Cyberman Telos logo from the Tomb of the Cybermen. The fourth wall breaking has become a thing in that era. The biggest is right here. Russell T Davies remembered his enjoyment of cartoons while writing it, which made him consider people who love the programme. The fans point out the obviousness of the episode's foreshadowing and making references to online leaks, which is the problem with the social media as of time recording. And it's so weird seeing BBC Ident with Doctor Who logo on screen in Doctor Who. Last time the idea of Doctor Who existed inside Doctor Who scene was Remembrance of the Daleks, where Ace turns on the TV and the announcer announced the new science fiction series, Doc, and then quickly cuts to the next scene.
And Saturday viewing continues with an adventure in the new science fiction series, Doc.
Also, the scene raised suspicion that Russell T Davies had potentially been planting spoilers online himself regarding upcoming episodes, as well as rumours that the series would enter into another hiatus. It was also theorised that these leaks could be part of a larger marketing campaign, when the fact that the episode was written and filmed well before the leaks began appearing was considered. Another reviewer said that the episode had the same kind of mind-bending prediction you'd expect from The Simpsons. So then the Doctor and Belinda were sent back to the cinema in their world. The Doctor burnt his hand, but used his leftover regeneration energy from his bi-generation to heal it. A terrifying scene where the Doctor's regeneration was drained to make Lux more 3D.
Unfurling all over this tiny little world.
So then Mr. Pye uses the matches to cause explosion to put a hole in the wall, disturbing Lux and allowing the sunlight to stream in, given that this was 2 billion times more powerful than a nuclear bomb. Lux grew bigger and bigger and then burst into space. After that, people who are missing are back at last. While the Doctor and Belinda disappeared away in the TARDIS, Mrs. Flood tells people to watch Doctor Who and answer the question, how did the TARDIS disappear? And that is the trick of the light. There's also a mid-credit scene where 3 Whovians still existed criticising Lux's episode.
We're still here.
I really love that episode. I love the lighting and colouring. It's a great Lux for this episode. Sorry, I can't resist the pun. You just gotta roll with it. What did you think of Lux? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
I'm Mr. Ring-a-Ding, I make your heart bells sing. Please don't make me laugh, 'cause I'm Mr. Ring-a-Ding.